Hello guys, FutureGMChess here, and today we will be taking a look at middle game fundamentals. Just like opening fundamentals, once you get out of the opening, you need to know what to do. So, here I have a position straight out of the opening. So let me just go back. So e4, e5, knight f3, c6, knight c3, knight f6, bishop c4, bishop c5. So both sides are following their opening principles very nicely. There is a lot of control over the center. So both sides are getting their minor pieces out, and both sides have made sure to leave their major pieces on their starting squares. You don't have to do that, but they haven't developed their major pieces yet. So in the middle game, you have to make sure that your pieces are as active as possible. So how do we do this? Well, white goes aggressive by playing knight e5. So what happens here is this knight is very active. It's controlling a lot of squares on its opponent's territory. Um wait. Black can do the same. And white does not want this knight to be here. Remember, you want to keep your pieces active, and you need to make sure your opponent's pieces are bad. So, c3. What happens here? Black takes the knight, and white takes back, and the bishop comes back. So what is going on here? White has much more active pieces than black, and therefore the computer is giving an advantage here to white, a pretty big advantage, because this bishop is controlling a lot of squares, this knight is controlling a lot of squares, and this bishop is controlling a lot of squares on the opponent's side of the board. True, we do have this gap in the position, but we can use that to bring our rook into the game in the future, obviously, as well. So we trade, giving our opponent the same gap, and we continue to make our opponent's pieces more passive or less active. So we play b4. And after bishop to b6, now and only now do we bring our queen out, because we are trying to attack. And as you can see, white has a much better position and is dominating the game, because as you can see, like this queen, this bishop, this knight, and maybe the rooks have a lot of potential to attack. Look how much space white has compared to black. Black has these two bishops, and the queen is just sitting here, and the rooks can't really move. So black is kind of in a state of paralysis. So this is how important it is to keep your pieces active during the middle game phase. So that is actually it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you with middle game fundamentals part 2 next week.